What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Getting right into this thing, I'm going to be using these long straight stiletto tips from IGel Beauty. It's 500 in a pack. I actually got it on that super sale, 60% off, so it was about $7. I'll be using this KDS glue today, which has turned into one of my favorite glues. It does a very good job. It dries really fast, and it definitely gets the job done. So after I size her tips, I'm gonna apply them with that glue. And right here, I noticed, I'm sure you guys can notice too, that middle finger was crooked, and on top of it being crooked, there was glue everywhere. So I did a little maintenance, and this is how I take tips off in the beginning if I put them on crooked. So I'll take a no lint pad and just apply acetone and just wipe around the seams until either the glue dissolves completely or until the tip of the nail dissolves and it just comes off. It's really easy. It's nothing to panic about. You can see there. It'll turn white and just basically melt right off. Clean that finger up, any leftover glue, and back to the process. I really like those tips. They make it very easy to get either a stiletto or a coffin look, as you can see here. I'll soon be going in with that clear. So I have these 240 grit sanding bands. I got them from Amazon. Link in the description. I think it was a 300 piece, and it was about $9 maybe. I thought it was a good deal. So on top of the 240 grit, also both the 180 and the 80 grit. So just cleaned up the size of her tips there, make sure they were basically on perfect. And now I'm gonna go in with this Mia Secret No Burn Acid Free Primer, Extra Bond, and I did 2 coats. Definitely want to make sure they stay. And this wonderful brush is my favorite. It's from IGel Beauty, and I think it is a size 14. I also got this on super sale. It was about $15 with the 60% off, maybe like 17. It was worth it, and I love it a lot, and it's turned into my favorite brush. So here I'm just showing you guys my clear layer. It's just a very thin layer of clear acrylic, basically as like a barrier in between the natural nail and the acrylic that I'm applying now. That is the Mia Secret Cover Blush. I'll have that linked. I got that from Amazon or eBay, I'm not sure. I'll link it in the description. I'll know for sure then. It was about $20 maybe, and it was a 4-ounce container. Well worth it, I thought. So now going in to finish. And here I decided to give a real-time clip. I'm not the fastest. I know I'm actually pretty slow. But I did want to give like a real-time clip of my application. I thought this part was pretty good. I go in pretty good on the cuticle and really how tight I try to get it. I think this nude is beautiful, perfect on her skin. As you can see, I used the tip of the brush to just kind of push the acrylic, and the body to kind of drag and smooth out the acrylic. This is where you want to definitely make sure you have a pretty decent brush that just kind of hugs the cuticle, you know, just gets it right in there perfectly. You don't have to do too much work. So I saw a spot that was a little thin. I needed to fill it in. I'll see a few of those and clean them up. And here is the glitter I'll be using. Beautiful red glitter. That chunkier glitter is so beautiful. It has like a hollow feel. It's beautiful. So here I just take a thin layer of clear, I put it onto the nail like about 75% of the way, and I add the tiny glitter and fade it down. And here I just put a little bit of the glitter from the chunky pot onto my mixing platter just to kind of spread it out and get a look of it. Able to get the pieces I want to put them where I want. I literally was in some places put in one piece of glitter here and there. I mean, when it's your art, you definitely want it to look exactly the way you either pictured it or wanted it to. And to be honest, she came to me and said, I want to bling, I want to stand out. And this was the first thing that came to my mind. I had already decided that I wanted to do something similar to another set of nails I saw done by Mr. Evan Dow. I actually have that video up. I did a review on the gorgeous set he did. And I knew I wanted to recreate something similar, and this was the first thing that came to my mind. A very bright, flashy color, beautiful red. I've never done any red glitter nails either, so I was very excited. I almost didn't do it. I almost talked myself out of it, you know, but she's confident and she would just let me do basically whatever I want. So here I'm taking those medium, I guess, pieces of glitter and kind of fading those down. And then in a minute, I'll go in with the chunkier glitter and start at the tip and fade it down. It just made it easier for me than trying to get the medium pieces out of the chunkier glitter. That just made it a lot easier for me to just do it in layers. First the really small glitter, then the medium glitter, and then the chunkiest glitter. Excuse my head. It'll be there a few more times, but it doesn't necessarily block what I'm doing. And you can see there, I'm really just like adding one little piece here, one little piece there. You really want it to look the way you want. And glitter can get a little cloudy, you know. I've never done a fade like this, so this was my first time. And we both were very satisfied. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button, hit those notifications so you'll be notified every time I drop a new video. I plan to get them out quicker. But this will be my first video, my first time editing my own work. Well, behind the scenes, it was literally about 4 hours total footage. And wait a minute, so this part, oof, you guys, I'm not sure what made me do it, but I made that pinky super thick. I'll be compensating for that later with the filing. But all in all, I think we both love the set at the end at least. And I can't wait to do my next set. Now, I slowed it down a bit here so you can get a good look of the wetness of the beads I usually use to encapsulate. Really anything but glitter is the usual thing I'm using. You see it dripped off right there. It was so runny. I try to make sure it's nice and wet to make sure it can flow, basically, like under and around and between each little piece of glitter. No bubbles. That is some of my favorite glitter. Very beautiful. Actually can get a pretty decent look at the thickness of the nails. I try not to make them too thick. That is one thing I've been working on. Technique, you know, execution, that all matters. And this is fairly new. I'll take a hand file. This is an 80 grit file. It was a 50 pack and it was about $7. I think I got it from Amazon. I'll link that below. And here I'm just showing you, if you could see that little like dip or toot, you could just see how jagged the side of the nail is. And basically I'll just show you what I'm doing there with the hand file. I'm taking and just straightening out that edge. If you can see on the previous two fingers, just want a nice straight edge coming from the nail plate to the tip. And if anything's maybe on the side walls, you want to clean that up then as well. So I'm going with this. This is the 80 grit file bit. Clean up those cuticles. And go in with this IGel Beauty like resin. It's a resin, I think. It works really well for gems. Keeps them on very nice. And I like it. pretty sure I got that on Supercell as well. So here I tried my best to get a little bit of footage of me applying the gems on top of the glitter. I just top coat it with the IGel top coat. And I really can't wait until I get another camera because I'm just missing all that glitz happening in that nail. The light is bouncing off of all the facets of the glitter and the gems now. It's actually very beautiful, and I was very happy and proud of my work. Beautiful. So cure those for about 2.5 minutes, and add some of my hemp oil, and that's it. Beautiful outcome. Thanks for joining me, guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and join me for my next video. I'll have one coming up soon. See you guys later.